Mission to Action project is a Giga International House project, and it's a teamwork program based on linguistic and technical competencies. The aim of the project is to acquire as many new skills as possible and to take advantage of the opportunity to speak fluently in English during the hours of the course. The Mission to Action project helps with the communication skills. As a matter of fact, since we started this project, we've got better with the transversal competencies. This happened only with the help of Palmina La Rosa, our guide in this mission, and the teacher Vincenzo Scudero and Concetta Ladelfa, who always have been by our side. We want to convey passion, determination, and sharing, three essential ingredients to fulfill our dreams and reach our goals. Through teamwork, we will improve our language competence and transversal skills.
Giga International School is a language school situated in Catania that is one of the most important in East Sicily. It's known thanks to its certification, courses, and teacher training department. It was founded in 1997 by Professor Palmina La Rosa, and its name derives by the acronym of her children's names, Giorgio and Gaia. In this school, every class of age can study and learn, from children to adults.
English isn't the only language that is taught. In fact, there are Spanish teachers, German teachers, French teachers, and Chinese teachers. During our project, we met some Giga International House staff, such as Francesca Arcuri, Luca Di Nonforte, and Chiara Cosentino. They left us important information and lessons. They taught us the importance of communication and site web management.
As for the importance of teamwork, the key points are to make our own contribution, express our ideas, but also manage time and organize work among team members. In order to achieve more organization and a better result, it's important to be able to relate within the group, fully expressing their opinions, avoiding the exclusion of some members who are part of it.
At the end of each group work, there are teamwork questionnaires within which there are a series of questions, usually 5, for the classification of the work carried out by each participant and collaboration within the group, formulated on a scale that gives a judgment from 1 to 5. In the last part of the questionnaire is present a question through which each member, from a self-criticism, talk about the work carried out that can have a positive or negative impact depending on the participation and the contribution that was offered to the team.
In our project, there are 6 groups. The first group, Communication Team, deals with choosing text for better communication to visitors and sending a message that is as clear as possible. It aims to catch the visitor's attention. The second group, Content Team, analyze and choose text so that they are legible and understandable as possible. The third, fourth, and fifth group, Creative Team, deal with the design of the website, in particular the layout of the pages, the positioning of the elements, the main colors, the font used, the images, etc. They aim to bold, for example, to make the visitor focus on the fundamental things of the site. Through the images, they must communicate information, so they must be authentic and representative. And through the colors, they use the creative and the identity of the site, so they must be branded colors, and few colors must be used. The sixth group, Technical Team, takes care of reporting all the information collected by the other groups in what will be our new site.
We developed 3 major competencies throughout this project. The first was critical thinking, and this could be represented by the work of the technical group, where it took a lot of strategic thinking to come up with a new layout for the site and its structure. It could also be represented by the images chosen specifically for that topic because they would each represent a theme. The second is collaboration. This is shown with every group through these afternoon sessions. Each member collaborated and gave their own opinion about their work and their final product. An example is the 6th group again, because all of their members had their own and personal interpretation on how the website looked like. So the skeleton of the website. And the third and last competency was creative thinking, and this is represented through each and every one of the groups. For the ones that had to look for research, they had to be creative to finding a way on how to expose it and how to send out the message. For the images, they had to be creative to think, hey, how would this fit the theme and the text? While the technical group had to be creative to create the structure and the layout of our website.
At the end of each session, we were asked to fill a reflective learning journal. The reflective learning journal is a space dedicated to reflection on the work done during the session. We do this to a complete summary of the lesson. The reflective learning journal is a personal space that serves to reflect on details and emotion we felt during the session. Among the different learning journals that we did during the various lessons, what struck us most was, how do you feel with your team? What would you like to do to improve teamwork?
Now, I would like to share with you some of the impression the students had regarding this project. This experience was very formative for me, both from a professional and human point of view. It allowed me to expand skills and knowledge that I will certainly need for my future career path. I have achieved several goals, such as speaking in public, expressing my opinion without fear of others' judgment, and finally, I have improved language skills. This project has been very interesting because I learned so much from all the tips and the advices given from Palmina and the teachers. This project brought me joy and it was fun to make. Everybody worked very well together and it was a way to know each other better and to develop new competences we didn't know to need before. This project has been wonderful. This project taught me how to relate and work with others, to organize ideas and opinions, and made me enter a bit in the world of work. I'll definitely bring most of the lessons and things I've learned through this important path and project, such as to create a site or take information, working in a team, and many more.
We are having a feedback of what you have done in your team, okay, during this hour with the experts. Okay, so Elaine, you were telling me something. What did you do with your team?
Yes, Pamina, as I was saying, I think we did pretty well as a team. Some of them volunteered to read the text and then we correct the mistakes. Now, I didn't want to touch too much on their work because this is their project. I think they did a pretty good job. There are some very good vocabularies as well. So I guess well done.
Okay, thanks. Thank you. Thanks, Elaine. Who was the rapporteur for Team 1?
Victoria and Agatha.
Okay, Victoria, can you unmute yourself just for a second?
Yeah.
Okay, Victoria, are you happy with what you have achieved during this task?
We've worked very well together.
Okay, okay.
And
so you're
also thanks to the job did with Elena, which was very helpful.
So Daniel, in a few words, what have you noticed about this group? How have they worked together?
Yes, excellent group. I think I was very lucky. We had all a mixture of different ideas, so we had to negotiate. They did perfect. We worked together. We disagreed sometimes, but most of the time we agreed.
Thank you so much. Okay, Team 3, Marta.
I was also very lucky with my team. So everybody collaborated really well, and everybody made contributions in different ways, meaning that whatever they really felt comfortable with. So some people were a little bit stronger when it comes to the language knowledge. Some others were better with ideas, and some others were just reading the text. Okay, because we've had to kind of comment on what we wanted to say, how we wanted to, there was a lot of negotiation of how we really wanted to put it all together.
Okay, Giuseppe, you were in this team. Have you all contributed?
Yeah, we all did in our own ways, as Miss Marta said, and it was just great. I really liked the collaboration between us, and our chemistry was really great between all of us in the group. It was just really good.
Okay, thanks, Giuseppe. Okay, and the last group was Leonie's group. So Leonie, something to add, something you've noticed?
No, kind of what all the others have already said. So they were quite good texts already. And we also had just some very small things, like some capitalization, apostrophes, commas to move, paragraphs to add, and also in some cases simplifying the quite complex sentences.
Okay.
Yeah. And Lisa was the rapporteur, I think, in our group, right? Maybe, I don't know if she wants to add anything.
Elisa, would you like to add?
We work well with Leonie. For us, Leonie was very helpful.
Okay, good, Elisa. Thank you so much.